welcome to another video. I'm Luminessa. I'm an intuitive psychic on YouTube, and today I'm going to have my very first love reading with you guys. So here we have 3 different piles. I've also added crystals, if that helps, for some of you to choose the piles. So you can choose whatever pile you want. So you can use your intuition, you can use a random number picker, or you can choose the crystals, whatever feels right for you. There is no right or wrong way. So here are 3 different piles, and I have asked the question, what is next in love? So I feel like this could be about anything. This could be about, romantic love, platonic love, self-love. But we'll have to see what, the cards and what my intuitions say. So here we have the rose quartz. Sorry about that. So this is for group number 1. So this is the rose quartz. Here we have the pink obsidian. I love that. And we have kunzite. So this is the 3rd one. So go ahead and choose your piles, and you're more than welcome to pause the video if you need more time to choose, and all the timestamps to the piles will be down below. So we'll get on to group number 1's reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the rose quartz. To me, this one looks like an egg. So that is super cool. So from what I got intuitively from looking at your crystal is that I feel like many of you are quite inexperienced in, romantic loves especially. So not just love, but romantic love. But I feel like another message that I got was that you guys have such an I wouldn't say innocent, but like the word that keeps popping out is basic. So not basic as in, I'm not trying to call anyone out or anything, but basic as in like simple, like just simple. Like you guys earn for the most simple things in life when it comes to love, just being able to, like, for example, being able to be with someone and being able to just talk with them and have them understand you and, have this mutual understanding, being able to, easily communicate with one another, having a group of friends who, have the same hobbies as you and, that sort of, love, that sense of belonging as well. Yeah, so either you guys have, have that around you in that environment right now, or you earn for that. So let's see what other messages I'm getting. So I just want to say for each group, I do get intuitive messages. It's like psychic intuitive messages before I press record. I do, the shuffling for everyone's cards, and the messages I get, for each pile, I do say them before I do the actual reading. And the message that I got for group number 1 was that, some of you have quite an experience in romantic love. And, well, more, I should really say, but I do have a very positive feeling that came out while I was shuffling for your cards. So a very, very positive feeling. So I know this reading is going to be very positive as well. So let's just see what we have here. I'm just going to remove the rose quartz and place it here. Just right there so you can see it as well. So let's see what we got for our first card. It is what it is. We got number 6. So I feel like you guys at the moment aren't that interested in love. So not in that, obsessed kind of way, like how, some people are, like how, maybe you have, someone around you who's like, oh, like, I want to go on these dating apps and I want to meet new people and I want to, do this and do that. But, you on the other hand may not feel this way necessarily. So you are not that interested in, looking for someone, like looking for your other half, you're not that interested in that kind of, concept. It's not a priority in life right now, but you are still open to, all the possibilities of what it could be in the future. So, okay, another message I'm getting is very, okay. So I feel like there perhaps was an instance where in your love life, there was a very small, I wouldn't say relationship, but there was a very, like an instance where, something did happen with someone, romantically. And despite that being a, small thing that happened in your life, it has impacted you, to some degree about your views on relationships, your views on, love. But I do feel like there is something positive that is happening. So you're not gonna let that, influence your thinking or your, perception on love anymore. So let's just see what I can get from my tarot cards as I shuffle for, clarifications. So what is next in love for group number 1? Okay, we got 1. Let's see what any other ones I can get. Okay, another one. Let's see what we have. So we have Justice. Okay, yep. So I'm feeling like some of you may not let your emotions, dictate your next move. So you're very, logical minded. You don't let emotions, overwhelm you when it comes to, opening up or, being emotional. But I feel like this is what it is on the outside. But internally, like behind, closed doors, you are very emotional. And you don't let, certain things kind of sway you. Ooh, like how the camera just moved there. So what I mean by this is that, you don't let others, try to, like you don't let yourself be easily swayed by other people, when it comes to love, especially, like, a person might try to talk you up or, like they're trying to, make themselves appear more, more than what they are. But, you are not having that. You know what kind of person they are. You know what the situation is. You aren't easily fooled by, red flags, for example. So let's just see what we have next. Okay. Wow, we have 2 of Swords. We have a lot of sword energy going on here. Yeah, so what I'm kind of getting from here is that you kind of keep yourself at a distance from other people. You don't want to open your heart up too much. You kind of close that door to other people, to other opportunities. You don't want to open your heart up to something that is, superficial. You want to have a genuine connection with someone, who you feel like you can have a long-term connection with. You don't want to just, open up your heart to everyone out there and, be hurt. You don't want to be hurt. Definitely not. You are able to discern, situations and people so well. And, despite all of that, you don't let, even you have a good balance between intellect and, emotions. You can see the good in people, but at the same time, you are able to make out situations and people for what they, they could be, going back to what I said about the red flags, like you can discern like who is right for you and who isn't. But if there is someone out there, you know that they are the one for you, and that would be that one person, you would open up yourself to them. There's no doubt. So let's just get more cards. Let's see what else we have. We have focus on the positive. Okay, and we have be humble. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, if you aren't opening up your heart, I feel like you don't need to worry about, if you get hurt, or if you you may think that you will never find the right person for you, or you will never feel that, you will never ever feel that love, because everyone is a certain way. Again, you may have been hurt in the past, and that might have affected your perception somewhat, but you don't let it fully consume you. But at the same time, like how do I translate this message? So let me just restart. So again, you guys are easily able to discern others from other people and who they really are. Therefore, it has probably made you harder to open up to people, join groups, or meet new people, so you can have that interaction with others, or see who is right for you and who isn't. I feel like if you think, like, if you were asking the question, like, have I met the person I will be with next? And my answer is, I don't think you have yet. But you don't have to worry about that, because it is right for you not to open up to so many people, and open up to people who aren't right for you, if you know that the connection isn't going to go anywhere, or if there's no connection like whatsoever, then obviously there's no point to to keep going, and just cut the chase. But you don't have to worry about if you will be if you'll be with that person that you want to be with. So let's just see what else we have here. We have spirit guide. Okay, I feel like your spirit guides are reaching out to say, we are also protecting you from, others who will do you wrong, others who have, bad intentions for you, others who aren't right for you, and we are connecting you to, we are reaching out to make you connect with those who you really, really connect with. So, we are coming in to introduce your soulmate. So I feel like the person who you will be with is coming very soon. So you haven't met them. So you may not have met them, and your spirit guides are protecting you. Okay, I'm hearing, I promise you. So, they're promising you that, yes, they are protecting you. Yes, that person is coming. Yes, you will experience all the love that you want. And you will be able to open up your heart in the way that you have always wanted. Maybe for some of you haven't felt love, maybe from anyone, significant. So, for example, your family, you might have, not felt loved or appreciated. So that might have led to, that kind of sealing your heart off away, or have like a kind of indifferent attitude towards, love, or romantic love specifically. But that's changing. So, second house, owning. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like majority of you're very career focused, so you're not, that interested in love specifically. So, again, not a priority. But you want someone who will have very, strong, long-lasting commitment and long-lasting relationship with you. You want someone to build your foundations with. You want someone to, be able to be trusted in sharing finances and sharing houses. You want to grow up with them. You want this long-lasting relationship. You don't want like flings or like relationships that, feel like it's just a very specific message was that, you might have been in a relationship, or you want to avoid, those kind of people who, kind of use you for money. So like, there are people out there who, for example, date for money, or, they, it's kind of giving me like the, like, trying to marry the rich husband, and then, trying to take up all his finances, that kind of thing. So you're like, yeah, you want to avoid that. And, you are building that foundation. You, again, not tossing away that, opportunity, or that idea that, of building a family, having that kind of relationship. So what you're doing now is that you're more focused in building your foundations and building building up yourself in your career, having that stability. So, if that person comes, that, you guys are always provided for. You don't have to worry about that. So let's see what else I'm getting. Tree of Life. Wow, we have 2 8s here. That's amazing. Again, yep, Tree of Life, second house, owning. They kind of go hand in hand, because it's kind of like you want to build those, that strong foundation with them. You want to have, you want to, I'm hearing you want to, introduce them to your family and, everyone who It's kind of like once you meet them, your heart will be so open, you'll feel so free, and it feels like you can't wait for that to happen. I kind of feel like if you are, especially a masculine, divine masculine watching this is a message specifically for you. Yep, so apart from that, you guys want to build that foundation, that long-lasting, foundation where it's stable, where it's, kind of like you guys are giving life to each other. Like, life is more than just, working and, making money. It's like you have given me more will to live. That's what I heard specifically. And you want to build like a family with them. You want to, there'll be, I'm hearing once you meet, the person you're meant to be with, you will continue the, you know, family ancestry. You continue the line down, you know, many, many, many generations after. Because, you know, that's what love creates, essentially. So, yeah, that's beautiful. Let's just see what the last card we have here from our angels. So what do you angels want to tell you? Yes. Wow, that's very, very positive. I'm very drawn to this bird, so I feel like you guys will know straight away who your person is. It's like there will be a case where you guys are like together and you do something like totally mundane, but you know, in a way that turns out to be so special in that moment, and then you realize, I'm gonna marry this person, or I'm gonna be with this person forever, or like you are the one for me. That's amazing. That's positive. That's very blessed. So whoever the person you were meant to be with, that is a very divine connection. That is your soulmate 110%. And, you know, it'll be a very long-lasting relationship, just like how you wanted. So, you know, it may not be now. You know, you never know when this person might you know, come in. But once they do, and you are able to, you know, open up your heart to them, like that's where, you know, things start to really shift in love for you. So I'm getting the number 3, 6. So maybe in the next 3 to 6 months, or maybe within the year. I'm getting the number 14 as well, so maybe they have a number 14 in their birthday, or maybe you have a number 14 in their birthday. What else? Or it could be a number 8, so the 8th month, or the 8th month, or in maybe, so within the next 8 years that all of this is going to happen. So, you know, the entire timeline of, you know, meeting this person and then, you know, being with them, you know, building a family. What else? Yeah, so I think that's it. That's all I'm getting. So 3, 6, 8, and 12. So, you know, in the next 12 months. But 3 to 6 months specifically. So 3 to 6 months, maybe they're someone, you know, in the workplace. You could meet them in the workplace, or, you know, somewhere related to work. Could be, you know, someone who introduces you to them, you know, via, you know, coworkers, or what else? I'm hearing could be at a family gathering as well. So maybe, you know, they try to set you up through family. Yeah, but that's all I'm hearing. So 3 to 6 months, and within a year, and everything that happens in the next 8 years. So thank you for joining me in this reading. I hope that was helpful, group number 1. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, what you have chosen was the pink obsidian. I love that. Look at how uniquely shaped that is. Look, so cute. Anyways, so I'll put that here so you guys can see the crystal as well, and we'll get into your reading. So, group number 2. So whenever I do, you know, my shuffles for the cards, I do sometimes get messages, very specific messages for each group. And what I got for you was that this is a very, very, very specific message, but you know, your family may be a big influence on your love life. So influence, what I mean is that, you know, you guys may have, you know, growing up, you might have, you know, they might have discussed with you, you know, different, you know, visions or, you know, beliefs or, you know, wishes and wants that your family has for you. You know, you kind of have this very tight, knit connection with your family, and, you know, your family traditions, your, you know, for example, like the marriage dreams that you guys have, if that makes any sense. So, like, for example, you know, you want, you know, for example, a private wedding with you and, you know, your family and your significant other's family, or, you know, you want your wedding to be in a specific way, or, you know, you want to have, you know, there are like certain requirements for, you know, your love life and your marriage, but I'm hearing marriage specifically. So, you know, maybe like, you know, your family or your ancestors may have been like, um, you know, when you get married or when you find, you know, the person who you're gonna be with, like, this is what I want you to do with them. This is how, you know, like, for example, this is how I want you to propose to them. Like, here, have my ring. You know, something like that. Something very specific, but something so beautiful. So let's just see what we have for our first card. Wow, healing the heart. So, okay, I just got a vision of, I don't know if you guys know this, but, you know, Icarus, that boy, the boy who flew too close to the sun. I'm kind of getting that imagery of, you know, maybe you have been hurt in the past by someone, or, you know, a situation that has caused you to feel pain. And, you know, going back to what I said about Icarus, so, you know, his father made, you know, wings made of, you know, wax, and, you know, they tried to escape a prison, or, you know, this tower that they were in, but, you know, he flew too close to the sun and all the wax melted. So I feel like you guys, you know, it's kind of like that. I'm getting like the fallen angel kind of imagery, like, you know, something has happened, and then, you know, it has caused you, you know, it's like a great loss. You know, something was lost here. Or, you know, perhaps you have lost someone close to you. It could be, you know, not just, you know, significant other, it could be, you know, a family member as well. So maybe they have, you know, passed their ideals and passed their wishes onto you, and you want to fulfill their, you know, their wishes. So let's see what else I can get from tarot. Ooh, that one came out. Ooh, that one jumped out. So we got our 2. So let's just see what we have here. So number 1, we have 7 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like this this pain that you have, you know, been experiencing, I feel like you are still experiencing it even now. And it may have, you know, affected your, you know, day-to-day activities. Like, for example, you feel like you are still reminded of, you know, it every day. And I feel like every day you feel like you know, you keep fighting it. Like, what else am I getting? Like, okay. Another message that I got was that you might have been, in love with someone in the past, but that feeling has not been reciprocated to you. And you're fighting the feeling because you can't, really be with them. You can't really do anything about it, you feel like. Or you are currently chasing someone who you feel like you will never be able to get. You feel like you might not be able to capture the heart. So those are another two specific messages I got. So let's see what else we have. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that is actually very positive. So, okay. I say positive, but I got a different message. So a very specific message that I got was that maybe someone who was in a relationship with you tried to, use you or date you for, your money, your finances, your success, your fame, your money, your name. They might have, tried to manipulate you, and therefore you got hurt because of that. So that was one very specific message. Another message is that, at the end of this, at the end of, fighting that, fighting that feeling, fighting the hurt, fighting the pain that you have experienced in the past, at the end of it, you will be rewarded. You will come out as the winner. Okay, so, there is light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I heard. All hope is not lost. But I feel like now, if you want to be, active in love or, trying to find someone, I highly recommend, go within and do the self-healing, the work where you take care of yourself, look after yourself. It's always good to, treat yourself. I heard, go on a date, date yourself. So, it's always good to, get to know yourself more before you open up and before you, get into a relationship. Because, sometimes relationships, it goes so fast. You might not have time to process, like, what just happened. Like, 1 minute I was in love, and then the next second, like, we're having an argument, and, we're almost gonna, like, this is a disaster. So, it's always good to slow down, know yourself, know that you are worthy of love, know that, you should not be seen as a prize to be won, but, someone worthy, but you are someone worthy of love, and, worthy of being loved by other people. You are, I wouldn't say, the statement of you are the prize, but you are, you should, be able to look at yourself and be like, I am, I'm worthy, I am on another level. If you, are not, on my level as a person, then, don't waste your time, because I feel like you guys have been in such a low place where, it felt like you had to, fight your way out of something. It could be, low self-esteem or, something like that, like something to do with, yourself and your emotions. And that's caused you, to think, otherwise, like, why am I not worthy of love? Like, for example, let me just sip my tea for a second. Sorry. Yeah, but like now, since that is healing, you are slowly realizing your worth, as a person, as a partner, because I feel like you are, what people are looking for. But it's very important to not give yourself too much, because not everyone is going to be right for you, and not everyone has your best intentions at heart. So let's continue on. Let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh. New Moon in Taurus, know your worth. What was I saying? Wow. Again, I do not look at the cards before I unflip it, so this is all, new to me. I just, I just say what messages come to me. Wow, know your worth. So yeah, again, that just confirms everything what I was saying about, knowing your worth, not, not trying to, what was it? Like, imagine a candle or like a flame. You don't want to, dim your light for someone else, right? You burn so bright by yourself. Do not, dim your light for someone else, for someone else to feel comfortable, or someone else to feel like, they're, better than you, right? Especially in a relationship. Like, relationships aren't supposed to be, controlling. They're not supposed to make you feel like worthless, okay? Relationships are supposed to be uplifting. They're supposed to be loving. And, you grow with that person. You develop with that person. So we got New Moon in Cancer. Relax. Yeah, so I feel like even though you guys aren't necessarily, out of the woods with, feeling emotionally fulfilled necessarily, like, you guys are still in the process of discovering yourself. So self-discovery. I feel like you guys don't need to do anything right now. Like, you don't have to go out actively and, go clubbing or, dating apps, all sorts of, interactions. You don't have to, do any of that. I feel like the way how you're going to find love, and love as in all aspects of love, is that you, in a place where you have healed completely, and where you are completely yourself, where you are completely in your comfort zone, you are comfortable with yourself, with who you are, with showing others who you truly are. Because I feel like in the past you may have been, put down a lot by other people, or your last partner, or, whoever you were with back then. But, it's okay to, not have control of, the situation, or, those around you, or how you, obviously you can't control how others will react, or how others perceive you, but, relax and let those things flow. Let those things come to you naturally. And in a place where it feels like everything is at a standstill, that's when things are, brewing. That's when things are coming to you extremely fast. So let's just see what else we have here. New beginnings. Wow, it's amazing. We have butterflies, we have the waterfall, we have the sun, and we have the moon. So we have everything. Yep, so everything is coming together. So I feel like you are almost there at the door of where this is. So, once you have done the healing, once you have done the, self-discovery, this door will be open to you, and, everything will be flowing, is what I heard. So now it's more, slow and steady, that kind of feeling. But then after, it's going to be fast, it's going to be rapid. You know, all these, it's like all these blessings, all these people, they just come out of nowhere. Yeah, and I feel like you guys, you know, done the transformation, you know, at this point where you have done the transformation, everything around you also changes. So let's just see what else we have. Leo, I will. Wow. And number 8. Again, I feel like there is a lot of changes coming here. So yeah, so Leo, I will. And we have, you know, the colors are so similar with the Ace of Pentacles and Leo. So you might have Leo in your chart. If that is so, then that is, you know, confirmation. But another message that I'm hearing is that, you know, Leo is kind of showing yourself, showing your true self, not being able to, not, you know, not letting others dim your light, essentially. You know, we have the sun here, we have another sun here, so this is a very, very positive sign that, you know, you do not let anyone, you know, tell you, you know, otherwise, that, you know, you can't be like this, or, you know, you shouldn't be like this. You know, don't let others tell you who you are. You are the one to decide that. And yeah, your self-esteem is growing, I feel like. You know who you are, you know your worth. And therefore you are going to, you know, have people who respect you come up to you. You know, those who will be worthy of you. Okay, remember, you decide who is worthy for you and who isn't, not the other way around. So let's see, we have feathers, and we have another number 5. So we have 2 5s here. Well, that's amazing, because the last group, they had at least 2 8s in their reading, and now we have 2 5s. Yeah, so wow, okay, look at that. You see the clouds over there, and that looks like an angel. Wow. I feel like your angels are with you every step of the way. So you may have seen, you know, feathers lying around. So that is another sign that they are with you, and that they are protecting you. So again, feathers are symbolism for angels and your, you know, your spirit guides. So you might have been seeing a lot of feathers lying around, or you might see one very soon. But if you see one, that is confirmation that, you know, they are with you and they're protecting you, and they are assisting you in your journey of self-discovery and self-healing. Because we have, you know, the wings here, and we have the angel with wings. And of course, feathers are, you know, related to, they correlate with wings. So again, you're birthing yourself, you're birthing your new wings. So yeah, another thing I was getting very specifically is that you guys, you know, let me just go back to, you know, the story of Icarus. You know, he fell into the ocean after he lost his wings, after his wings, you know, the wax that was holding the feathers onto each other melted. But in that sea, in that metaphorical sea of healing, you are slowly, you know, resurfacing. You slowly, you know, birthing this version of yourself where, you know, you feel more confident. You are feeling more of yourself. You know who you are. And you're able to fly above anyone else. Because you're not letting anyone dim your light. So this is not so much romantic love, but, you know, more of self-love, self-discovery. And, you know, especially if you learn to, you know, love yourself and know your worth, then you are able to open those doors for others to love you in, you know, the correct way, in the proper way, where, you know, they're not using you for money, they're not using you, you know, as a tool. They are using that, they're not going to, be like that to you. There will be no one that will be like that to you, because you have done the work. You know who you are, and therefore, you are able to attract, or have that opportunity where that person who will see you for who you truly are will love you unconditionally. So let's just see what else we have here. We have no. Yeah. So that just confirms what I just said. So, not opening yourself up to, people straight away, because, they might mistreat you, or, they might not have your best intentions at heart. So that's why, by doing, self-discovery and self-love, self-healing work, you are protecting yourself as well. So your angels are protecting you, your guides are protecting you. They're leading you the way. Another thing I was seeing was that you might have been vengeful. You might have been like, why was this happening to me specifically? But this was so that if you, for example, were rejected, or you for example, rejected by the one that you wanted to be with, like, it was your angels protecting you. So that person, no, like, that person was not right for you. They would they wouldn't treat you right. But in you knowing who you are and knowing your worth is allowing other people who will respect you and who will love you unconditionally to come your way. And I'm hearing all of it was planned. All of it was divine timing. These experiences happened to bring you up. So let's see what other messages I'm getting. So I feel like that is it at the moment. So let's just see if I can get a message for who you might be with in the future, for those very interested in romantic love. So I feel like something is being blocked. So I am not necessarily able to receive the information, or try to tell you accurately, because some things cannot be revealed, some things will be blocked. But a message that I was hearing is that within the next within 4 years, so within 4 years, all of this will be resolved. You will fully know who you are, and you will and there's a big possibility that you will already be with the person who you have a loving relationship with. So in the next 4 or 5 years, but I'm hearing 4. But number 5 could be in the birthday. Number 5 could be in your birthday. You guys could be 5 years apart. Yeah, I'm hearing 5 years apart specifically. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. I hope that helped. Thank you so much for joining me in your reading today, and I'll see you in the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3, for those who chose the kunzite crystal. I love this one because it's like purple almost, but you can kind of see that it is, pinkish purple. It's beautiful color. So I'm just gonna put this here, and we'll start with your reading. So let's see what the first card is. The land between. We have number 40, the land between. This is a very interesting card, and I'm getting very interesting messages from this. Okay. I feel like, gosh, I don't know. The feeling I got was that like I'm kind of watching like a K-drama or like a drama or like a novel being written here. Like, a very specific message that I got was that if you are involved with someone, and woo, thank God we got a group that, actually has some, actual, romantic love, because all the other groups were, not that, romantic love oriented, but, for you specifically, I got was that if you are involved with someone, or you are currently chasing someone, or currently, having a, interaction with someone romantically, I feel like this will work out. So, let me just sip my tea here while I spill the tea. Okay, I feel like this person could be, from a different country. They could be from a different state. They could be from, different background. You guys might have different cultures from each other. Yeah, so that's one specific message that I was hearing. Let's just see what else I can get from my tarot cards, because I don't know, I feel like there's such a playful energy surrounding you, group number 3. Like, there's such a giddy feeling. I feel like you guys haven't reached the end yet, specifically. So like, the end as in being together, like together, like as in, I feel like, oh my gosh, there are so many messages. I just feel so giddy right now. So I feel like, yeah, you guys are like in the new stages of this interaction. So like if you are in a relationship with them, for example, you still are in the honeymoon phase. I think that's the word, honeymoon. So like, you guys can't get enough of each other because it's, a new relationship. You guys want to hang out and talk every day. But if you're not in a relationship with them, it's like, yeah, you just have this, playful, this happy interaction with them. There is a connection. There is, there's chemistry. There's something going on here. So let's just see what else I can get for group number 3. Okay, we got 1. Let's see if we can get another. So what's next? In love with group number 3. Okay, wow, we got 3. Woo! Some cards fell. So I just want to say, group number 3, that, when I do my shuffling, before I actually, hit the record button, I do get messages while I shuffle for each group. And unfortunately, you guys did not have a specific message, but you guys do have, as I guess compensation from, angels and your guides, that you have more cards. So, you have one more of this, and you have one more of the tarot. So let's just see what we get from the tarot. So we have 5 of Wands. Oh yeah, okay, that kind of confirms what the message that I had earlier was that a very specific circumstance was that since you guys are from different backgrounds or different cultures, or you guys have, different upbringings, different family beliefs, or, traditions, so like, for example, something could be, breaking you two apart, or, okay, wow, okay, oh no, I got 2 messages. So, you and this person could be so in love, right? I feel like you guys are, so into each other, but, there are things that are holding you two back. There are some things that, are preventing you from, being together. I feel like you guys aren't completely, like, you guys are the puzzles that fit together, how, like, puzzles have different shapes, and then, once you connect the two together, they are a whole. but there's something or some things or people surrounding you guys that are preventing you from connecting instantly. So, and another thing I feel like is that there's something, if you are, okay, a very specific message I got um, was that if you are in a relationship with someone, um, it's a very, very small, specific message, is that you guys might have been, arguing, or, you feel like there is a distance or like a split between you two. You guys might not, communicate or, have the same mindset as you did before. So let's just see what else we have. Okay, we have King of Wands. Okay. And I feel like flipping the other card. Let's see. Wow, Ace of Wands. Okay. Look at all this wand energy. We have Five of Wands, we have King of Wands, we have Ace of Wands. Okay, let's go through this very, very slowly. So we have King of Wands here. Okay, I feel like whoever initiated could be, the masculine. You could be the divine masculine watching this, or the divine masculine in your life initiated, the conversation, the interaction, the relationship. And I feel like, okay, there are so many messages. That's why I'm talking really, really fast, because I have so many messages coming all at once. Like, you guys, you have no idea. Like, it's so, like, I have to explain it rapidly because there are so many messages. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of try to slow down because, whoo. So King of Wands, I feel like another message that I got was that you guys have such a strong chemistry, such a strong connection with each other. That that it may clash sometimes. That I feel like it's such it's so confusing because it's like you guys have such strong connection, chemistry. Why are you guys fighting? It's kind of like, okay, one message that I was getting is that it's a kind of playful kind of fight. Like, it's playful, there's nothing too serious about it. Whatever you guys argue about, if it is serious, you guys will always go back together. Okay, like, you will always end up forgiving each other, and then your relationship therefore is stronger because of that. That is the biggest message, that is a highlight. And you guys have such a strong relationship. Yeah, so that was for those of you who are in a relationship, that you guys don't give up on each other. That's so beautiful. You guys don't give up on each other. You have such strong love and such strong loyalty towards each other. And that is rewarding at the end, because whoever this person is, they are the person that you're meant to be with. And for others of you who are single, or in between with the other person who you're with right now, or who you're interacting with right now, you have such strong chemistry as well. You feel like every day is like, I'm hearing every day is like magic with them, or like everything they do or is associated with them is like magic to you. But I feel like there could be a clash between other people. Other people might try to get in the way of the relationship. Like, I'm hearing like a father figure, or if it's not a father figure, it's a male. So a divine masculine is interfering with the relationship, or the interaction is kind of I wouldn't say dry. It is, it is there, but you might have received, mixed messages or mixed signals about, what their intentions are. Yeah, so another big message I got was that mixed intentions, or mixed signals. You might have been, very confused in the beginning, because it's like, are you interested in me, or like, are you not interested in me? Like, what do you want me to do, right? But I feel like this person is interested in you, but they are kind of scared. So let's just see what else I can get. What is this? Let's just get clarification. So what is happening? Okay, got one here. 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, nope. This is the person who you are meant to be with. If you are, if this is, if you are in this situation, this is confirmation that yes, this person is interested in you, and they want to build a family with you. They have all these dreams and all these wishes, but they are too scared, because they are kind of like intimidated by how perfect you are, how good you are, how you kind of match all their ideals as a partner. And they kind of overthink. Okay, another message I'm getting is that the so the divine masculine is willing, or no, both of you, sorry. So I'm getting the both of you now. The both of you are willing to protect your relationship, against, anything really. So it could be against family, it could be others who are jealous, it could be, friends. You guys are so loyal to each other. This is for, if you're both single and both, in a relationship. Like, you guys are loyal people. You could be a Leo. I'm hearing you could be an earth sign, an earth sign as well. So earth sign or Leos. Or a fire sign, but I'm getting, those specific signs. But this is, overall very, very positive. Let's see what else we're getting. Assess the situation. We've got, so Virgo, so earth sign. And we have clear your mind. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like if, okay, let's see what I'm getting here. Yep, so I feel like there, it might not be for a very specific number of you, it might not be as simple as it seems. Again, like with the differences that you guys might have with each other, it might have caused clashes between families, or between beliefs, ideals. You guys might have been having arguments about that. But I feel like you guys, once you realize, once you put the priority of the relationship, or of each other first, that really helps when you deal with tough situations with or against each other. So yeah, so another thing I was hearing is that it's not you guys against each other, it's you two against the problem, against the whatever is causing the stress between you two. I feel like you guys, once you do this, you will be so good at arguments, or if there is a situation that you guys need to figure out, you guys would be so good in clearing that up, because your relationship with each other is so strong. Like, you guys have kind of, not literally, but like you guys have fought your way to be with each other, kind of like Romeo and Juliet. I'm getting almost. So, okay, family. Ooh, look at that. Family of 2 family cards. We have 10 of Cups here, and we have the card of family. So yeah, you guys definitely will have a family. And I'm also getting career. So you guys might have, you know, okay. Yeah, so I'm getting the fact that you guys have very strong careers. I'm getting specifically the Divine Masculine. So, you know, he is a very career-oriented kind of person. But it's not a bad thing. It's like, you know, building that foundation so the family, you know, is able to live more comfortably. And this is also, you know, confirmation if you guys have met each other at, you know, the workplace, or, you know, you both are very career-oriented people. That is also confirmation that, you know, yes, this is the person, or yes, it's you that, you know, this clarifies that, you know, yes, this is, you know, the person you're meant to be with. Okay, and I'm hearing that one of you could own a business. So yeah, if you own a business, this message is for you specifically. Let's see what else I am getting. Aries, I am. Wow. So we got number 4, Aries. Yeah, so I am here. I'm getting a lot of, you know, the Divine Masculine energy here. So okay, so, you know, one of you could be Aries. I'm hearing the Divine Masculine could be an Aries or could be a Capricorn. Those 2 specifically. So Capricorn and Aries, you could have those placements as well. There is lots of fire placements here. So it could be an earth sign, like you an earth sign and they're a fire sign, or, you know, vice versa. And, you know, if you're confused, if this is the person, they could be an Aries or a Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Lovers. Wow, we have family and lovers. Wow, I'm shocked right now. We have 10 of Cups. We got family and we have lovers. Okay, yeah, nope, I'm gonna just there's nothing I need to explain. You guys are soulmates. You guys are meant to, you know, grow and, you know, have a family and be happy, you know, without like, you know, anyone's you know, input or, you know, opinion on the relationship. Like, you know, no matter what has happened, your love for each other was so strong that, you know, nothing could come between you two. You know, not even culture, not even traditions, nothing. You guys love each other dearly. And if you're wondering, you know, if you know, the person I'm interested in, or, you know, the person I'm with right now, are they, you know, the one? Yes. Yes, they are the one. And let's just see what else we have. Peaceful resolution. Yep, so everything is, you know, coming together. You know, like, you guys, this can't get any better. This literally can't get any better. Peaceful resolution. So, you know, if you're wondering if they're going to propose to you, yes, they are. If you're wondering if they're interested in you, you're wondering if they're sending, you know, mixed signals or not, don't worry. you know, it's all going to be clarified, it's all going to work out. And if you currently are not, you know, interested in anyone, you don't know anyone, you just, you know, you are just curious to, you know, and want to know what's going on in your love life soon, the person you will be with next, yes, they are, you know, the person you're destined to be with. And let's just see what I am getting. So, oh my gosh, I've just realized. So throughout every group, they had a recurring number. So your recurring number is a 4. Yeah, so it's a 4 and also getting 3. So yeah, so group number 1 they got 8. Group number 2, I think they got it was either a 4 or a 5. I think it was their one was 5, and then you got a 4. So yeah, so I feel like within the next that's funny because I kept getting months and years, but you guys are getting weeks. So in the next 4 weeks, if you know, if you're in a relationship or if you're single, the relationship is going to advance. So, you know, for example, you're wondering if they're going to propose anytime soon. Yes, within the next 4 weeks. If not the next 4 months. And, you know, if you haven't met this person, they're going to come in the next 4 months. And the entire process of what, you know, I just explained throughout this whole entire reading, you know, up until, you know, if you were single, you know, everything is going to happen within the next 4 years. And that's pretty good because, you know, number 4, that's the number of stability. That is the number of, you know, of family as well, you know, family roots, you know, being stable in your career, you know, being fulfilled in every way possible. And yeah, so, and yeah, it's just highlighted how, you know, 10 of Cups, like you guys got every card possible, you know, not explaining, but like, you know, indicating like love is coming, romantic love, you know, every kind of love is coming your way, and that is so beautiful, and I'm so happy for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.